وجوههم يوم القيامة أمن يكون عليهم وكيلا ومن يعمل سوءا أو يظلم نفسه ثم يستغفر الله يجد الله غفورا رحيما ومن يكسب إثما فإنما يكسبه على نفسه وكان الله عليما حكيما ومن يكسب خطيئة أو إثما ثم يرم به بريئا فقد احتمل بهتانا وإثما مبينا ولولا فضل الله عليك ورحمته لهم طائفة منهم أن يضلوك وما يضلون إلا بأنفسهم وما يضرونك من شيء وأنزل الله عليك الكتاب والحكمة وعلمك ما لم تكن تعلم وكان فضل الله عليك عظيما صدق الله العظيم.
Thank you, Police Barrister Muhammad Ilyasu.
Za ka samu waje a cikin remote ɗin za ka samu waje perfect. A gani? Da ne zan ce wani abu.
An gyara wai shi Professor David shi zai ciyar sai soke
Shi zai welcome
ita kuma
address.
CJ za ta yi
Za ta yi remote, sai
shi
kuma
zai
ta-
welcome address
Eh.
shi zai welcome da ita kuma sai ya ba ta sai
My lords present, all my lords present, and all the Qadis present, too numerous to mention. You are all welcome. All senior advocates present, too numerous to mention. You are all welcome. A special recognition, the Attorney General of Kano State, A.K. Mode, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Professor Tabi Muhammad, who will be the chairman of this dinner. You are welcome, sir. Professor Kadi Atiku Muhammad, Sharia Court of Appeal, Kano State. You are welcome, sir. Without much ado, may I invite Professor, because we are starting behind schedule, so we are jumping some of the protocols and the programs. Okay. May I also recognize the presence of Kadi Gidado, Sharia Court of Appeal. May I also recognize the presence of Mrs. Oyinka Shola Badejo, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. You are welcome, ma'am. You are welcome. May I also recognize the presence of the TDG Law School, Yola campus. You are welcome, sir. Without much ado, we are going straight into the welcoming address, which is to be delivered by Professor Tadiu, who is the chairman of this dinner. Prof, with the permission. Thank you, Prof.
My Lord, the CJ of Kano, Her Lordship, DJ Auda Aboki, my lords here present, senior advocates of Nigeria, numerous of them here present, distinguished delegates to this MULAN conference. I welcome you all to this end of conference dinner. The presence of so many of you at this dinner is in itself an indicator of the success of this conference. There are many conferences where before the end of the conference, half of the participants have left. But now, look at what has happened at this conference. It is a great honor to MULAN, but it also underlines the importance of the theme of this conference, which goes to the heart of our religion and the struggle to raise its priority, not only in the affairs of Nigeria, but also in the affairs of the world as a whole. And the takeaways that we will go home with from this conference will inspire us to be even more dedicated to the transformation of our social systems, economic systems, in line with the teachings and dictates of our religion. We thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for giving us the opportunity to be here and for blessing us to be present and to have participated fully to the end, up to the time of this dinner, in a discussion on a topic that is so important for the Ummah. I welcome you all to this dinner and hope that you will have a very good time being here with the preparations that have been made, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Atakbir, please. Atakbir. That has been Professor Nagi from Bio University, Kano. Thank you.
Barka dai malam. Lafiya, alhamdulillah. Wannan ko?
Thank you.
Welcome waye. Ci gaba da
My Lord, may I crave your indulgence? My Lord, Honorable CJ of Kano State, Honorable Justice DJ Aboki, may I crave your indulgence to join us on stage for your speech, my Lord. Pardon me, my lord. The mic is coming, my lord. Pardon me.
Allah the Almighty God, the honor of the most merciful, beneficent. He said that welcome to the idea with me. Allah. The chairman of this occasion, Professor Tabiu, we have a very, very senior member of the body of benchers in the person of MULAN Tijani Nua, the Madaki of Duse. We have another very, very senior lawyer who has unfortunately left Kano, no longer practicing the Kano, Barrister Ibrahim Umar. We have Badi Atiku from the Sharia Court of Appeal and Adi Ahmed. We have the AG of Kano State, Barrister A.K. Maude, SN, the first AG to hold the position of SN in Kano State. We have the presidential aspirants of the IPA. I think I can see two on the table. And then other dignitaries present here. The president of MULAN, I haven't seen him yet, but I suppose he's here. The chairman of Kano branch of MULAN and other branches. The chairman of the CPC of this event, in the person of Barrister Mohammed Sani Kadu, and all other officials who have put in this program together, and participants from all over Nigeria. I welcome you all once again to Kano, and particularly to this dinner, which is the event rounding up the program for the conference. As Professor Tabiu has stated in his welcome address, the theme of this conference is one of significance to all of us, not only just to MULAN, but I suppose to the country as a whole. And I hope and pray that the discussions that have taken place in the past 2 days are of such significance to each and every one of us, and will do, at the end of the day, have a very good understanding and appreciation, and we will have something to take back home with us that we can also, in our own quota, make a good contribution to the issue of halal strategy in Nigeria. This is an event that is mainly a social one, therefore, it does not call for much talk. Therefore, given the fact that we've even started late, I would cut my opening speech short and once again wish us all a very good evening. Thank you. Thank you. No.
Okay, Kano. Thank you, my Lord, Honorable CJ of Kano State. Without much ado, we are delving into the main speech, which is the dinner speech. The dinner speech is to be delivered by Adeshina Bola Mahmoud, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Daniel Singh, join us on the stage, please. Thank you.
And share about 4 more minutes.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونشكره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا إنه من يهده الله فهو المهتدي ومن يضلل فلن تجد له هاديا ثم الصلاة والسلام على خير خلق الله محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد إخوة الإيمان السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته تعالوا معي وتدبروا عن آيات الله أيها المؤمنون قال الله تعالى إنما المؤمنون إخوة ثم قال الله تعالى وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى ولا تعاونوا على الإثم والعدوان ثم قال الله تعالى واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا قال صلى الله عليه وسلم في حثره والله في عون العابد ما دام العابد في عون أخيه. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh once again. May I stand on the protocol already established, but I cannot do without recognizing that fearless judge. I have the opportunity of appearing before my Lord, the CD of Kano State, my Lord Justice DJ Aboki, a fearless judge. Once again, a fearless judge. Even if that is my speech, I will sit down. I had a matter filed in Kano here. We started before my Lord Justice R.A. Sadiq, may Allah forgive him. There was an issue. The matter was reassigned to my Lord Justice Saminu in Dambata. I came from Lagos. I went to a village called Dambata. After that, we went on appeal in Kaduna. The ruling was set aside. The matter was now reassigned to my Lord Justice DJ Aboki, now CJ of Kano State. The matter was decided and the case was struck out. My Lord is a fearless judge. Professor Tabe is here, our teacher. He used to come from Kano to Udus. My prof, Professor Awalu Yadudu, they are all my teachers. I cannot do without recognizing you. I thank you all for the knowledge we benefited from you. My Lord Justice A.B. Mahmoud, am I correct, ma? No. Sorry. It's Court of Appeal? No. Oh, no, sorry. They look alike. I'm sorry. I recognize my friend, my comrade, my brother in Islam, Mr. Abdul Latif Yemi Akangbe you are recognized. My Lord Justice Sambo, a good friend, you are recognized. All my brothers in Islam, you are all recognized. I don't have much to say. Let me briefly talk about the status of legal practitioners under RPC 2023. Because we've read many things on social media. And if care is not taken, as a lawyer, we must be very, very careful. We have some duties that, as a legal practitioner, we have a duty to maintain respect for the court. If a court has decided a matter, whether wrongly or rightly, we have a respect to maintain that respect for that court. We should not join them in abusing any judge who has determined a matter. It is known to all of us that constitutionally, a matter can be appealed against from the High Court to the Court of Appeal to the Supreme Court. But if the oracle has spoken, that is apex court, you can only appeal to Allah, no other person. They are the oracles. Once they have spoken, either wrongly or rightly, we are not competent to refute. And we cannot go back for them to refute. Because a refute means an appeal. If you have read in one dialogue that has defined what an appeal means, is to refute. And if I'm not mistaken, two legal luminaries, they are our fathers in legal profession. They filed an application before the Supreme Court some years ago. My Lord, my teacher, Justice Amina Adamu Augi, on that day she presided, she cried, and 20 million each was awarded against those two legal luminaries. They are gurus in our profession. That has happened. Recently, Daniel, our friend in this profession, it has happened again. It is our duty as a legal practitioner not to abuse the court process. He filed an appeal for Supreme Court, and they have now awarded 50 million against him. Some people, they are commenting on social media, abusing some justices. Please don't join them. It's our duty to respect, to maintain respect for the court. If you have joined them in abusing justice of Supreme Court, it means that we are failed in our duty under RPC. It's our duty to advise under RPC 2023, to advise our clients, to advise litigants properly. Some cases should not be filed in court, but some lawyers, they will go ahead to file it. Let me give an instance. Not all cases should be filed. You will get your fees, whether you go to court or not. Once a client has come to you, have an SAN, before you can see him, you will pay 5 million naira. Before you can see him. And that is right. In the UK, you cannot just walk into a law firm. For you to contact them, you will fill a form. They may say pay £1,000. That is 2 million naira in Nigeria. Section 14 of EFCC Act is very clear. Not all cases should be filed in court. But it's our duty not to abuse court process. Section 14 of EFCC Act is very clear. On compartment, you get your fees. Your client will be discharged. If you apply and it is granted, they call it compartment. You don't need to go to court. So that you now elongate the litigation for 2-3 years. If you have done the needful under RPC, that it is your duty as a lawyer to do what? To advise your client properly accordingly. Do not forget, in the case of Aru and Saraki 1966, we are officers of the court. If truly you want to maintain that, it is your duty not to mislead the court. The same thing was repeated in the case of NBA and Kinde 2017. It's our duty as lawyers to respect the court, not to abuse the process. It's our duty as a lawyer. The competence is very, very important. Okay. So that I advise my son Islam, please let us go back to read our RPC very well. Supreme Court has described that application as thoughtless and irresponsible. We are not to comment about that. I've read many things abusing my lord in Supreme Court. We should not do that. They are in charge. They have decided and they have done their best. We should not join them in doing all this rubbish. Please, for the sake of Allah, you must maintain that. Alaysa Allahu the ahkamil hakimin. If they have done that, then Allah is there. So I encourage you all, I enjoin you all, please let us have respect for the court, respect for our justices. They are trying, they are doing their best. If laymen are doing that, we should not do that. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to guide us. Once again, my Lord Justice Aboki, I recognize you, sir. My teacher, Justice Awalu Yadudu, my Justice Professor Tabio, I recognize you, sir. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Thank you for this insightful speech. As a lawyer, you should put it at the back of your mind that there are rules to our professional conduct. And wherever you go or wherever you find yourself, you should remember that a lawyer shall uphold and observe the rule of law, promote and foster the cause of justice, maintain a high standard of professional conduct, and shall not engage in any activity that is unbecoming of a legal practitioner, one of the RPC. May I invite Madaki Nduze to give us a 1-minute speech. Madaki Nduze, please. Thank you, sir, as you come to the stage. Madaki Nduze. Okay. May I recognize the presence of, okay, now you can continue, you can start.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد كما صليت على ابراهيم وعلى ال ابراهيم. The chairman of the occasion, who happens to be my very, very elder brother, Professor Tabiu, and his wife, who happens to be the very good friend of my late wife. I have started with the chairman. My sister, the chief judge of Kano, what the last speaker said about her, I see it's an underestimation of what she is. The president of the MULAN and other people. I think I am the most happiest person in this world. Because if I say I am among the midwives of the MULAN, I think I played a role in producing the first president of MULAN and second president of MULAN. I have to give this opportunity to thank the interim chairman, the caretaker chairman of MULAN, I think Mariakule is here. He lost MULAN and he handed over MULAN to the first president, my brother Laji Ibrahim, and then I know and they know the role I played in the producer of the Mali Ibrahim. You may know how politics is, even though I'm not a good politician, but I can tell you it took us up to 4 a.m. before they agreed. The Shura to bring one candidate, Mali Ibrahim. So till that time, I have high regard for Adekunle and Mali Ibrahim on the plane. After Ibrahim's tenure, and I played a role in the second president, Adekunle himself. From there, I played low in the activities of MULAN because of one thing or the other. But I'm so happy when I come now to see that the 17th AGM of MULAN has taken place in Kano. And by way of digressing, Leonard brother, or Leonard friend, last speaker, let me give you a caution, a word of caution. They are going number to a village where every Mahmoud come out from there. You are saying number to a village. Number to a village. Why the Kano is from there? I don't think it's you have to apply to his lordship to declare you on that. So, my brothers and sisters, I joined, even though I'm from Jigawa, but I was born in Kano, and won my student from Kano scholarship before I moved to Jigawa, where I became a 3-time Attorney General. I think belong to Kano, since I have another wife in Kano, so I'm still in Kano man. So I will use that opportunity to welcome you once again to Kano. And I hope you will be in Jigawa. I know we hosted you at one of your neck when I think I was Attorney General. So I hope you will go to Jigawa by the courtesy of Professor Tabi. If he agrees to go to Jigawa, with this, I welcome you all again and pray to Almighty Allah to take each and every one of you back to your respective destination. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Thank you so much, Prof. Jazakumullah khair. I take great for Prof, please. Thank you so much once again. Before I call upon the next speaker, may I recognize the presence of the President, MULAN President, or the outgoing MULAN President. Sorry. The President is still the President until the dinner is over. Mr. Saidu Muhammad Tidumwada, Madakin Tidumwada, you're welcome, sir. Thank you for job well done. May I also recognize the presence of Lanasik Latif Omoyemi Akombe, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Lanasik, you're welcome. May I also recognize the presence of Afam Okiki. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome, sir. May I also recognize the presence of Lanasik Sunusi Musa, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. You're welcome, sir. May I also recognize the presence of Lanasik Abdul Muhammad Afundadi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. You're welcome, sir. May I recognize the presence of the Chairman MBA Kano branch, the Chairman of MBA Ngoko branch, and all other chairmen present. Too numerous to mention. The next speaker is our next speaker is the Chairman Conference Planning Committee, the person of Sani Muhammad Katu, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. So you're welcome. Welcome, please.
Gentlemen and our guests, my good fellow brothers and MNI, I was specifically asked me to apologize to I don't want to pronounce the name wrongly, but I can Yes, I was telling them. The MNI, my lord, and I have joined everybody here to apologize to the Maraki Nambata. You will deliberately say something wrong so that to provoke reactions. You can see me in the diary. This is somebody that I know very well. This is somebody that knows me very well since 2000. Even this evening when I came in here, he said, "So you are around?" I said, "So you are also around." So there's no way I have forgotten his name. We have apologized for the first time, for the second time, for my deliberate non-mentioning of your name properly. Please ask me not to apologize. Gentlemen, this speech is supposed to have been made by the president of MULAN, but he has also specifically asked me to take it over and say one or two things. Fundamentally, as at the time we are organizing this conference, we developed this filler that we might not be able to get through it successfully. But then we asked persons to commit this occasion into prayer, and the CPC have been doing wonderfully well. At the beginning, the CJ was here. In the end, the CJ is also here. At the beginning, the Grand Kadi was here. Kadis of the Shira Court of Appeal were here, and they are still here for us. There are persons that came all the way from Abuja, attend the opening ceremony. They have to go back to Abuja and return. A lot of senior advocates of Nigeria came to Kano for this occasion, and they are also here with us. This is a sign that persons that were carefully selected to man the CPC, oh yes, I'm not being selfish, have performed. Most times when you do very well, you will not ask, have we not performed? And the answer is yes, we have performed, so don't shout. Lastly, this dinner wouldn't have been possible without the contribution of able persons like the Grand Kadi and the very good friend of the bar, Yemi Akimba, is it what? What is your name, sir? I want to deliberately forget people's name today. Yemi is somebody that Yemi Akange jointly with the Sharia Court of Appeal sponsor this dinner. And that is why we are here. But then each time, the CJ, the Chief Judge of Kano State, the Grand Kadi sponsored the cocktail. The CJ, we met her and she said, yes, she will make her contribution, and she did that. My Lord, we appreciate you. Yemi Akange only made a push, and that's why we are here today. As at the time we made the CJ, the word that came out from our mind is that whatever we are going to do, we should make sure that we unite persons. That means making Nigeria belonging to all of us, regardless of race, regardless of religion, and whatever. We have eminent persons here. My sister, Badejo, you have been my sister all this while. Now that you are standing, can I see you walk down here? I will give you instruction today. Can you come down to see me? Not for a hug, of course. It can't be for a hug. Yes, this way. I will not allow you to come all the way from Lagos, not to have a handshake from me. What is your name? Akange. One. These are the two of us. My lord and gentlemen, this fine-looking gentleman, there is no gentlewoman in law.
Let me come out so I can stand properly.
She said she wants to come close to me. You can have a handshake with your father and your husband and the very good friend of your husband. What about the handshake? This is you. Thank you very much. These fine two gentlemen, my Lord, by the special grace of God, will make the president of Nigerian Bar Association in the next 62 days. It is in line with this that I will be seeking for your leave, and I will not get tired to allow them 1 minute to tell us why I will not go with the wife of my friend, and then I will go with a very good friend of mine who is our landlord in Lagos in those days in 1989. Adejo,
Yes, sir.
tell your husband that I like him. Tell us why I must remain your good friend. 2 minutes.
Do you mind if I read my video message?
Just summarize. She is asking whether
My Lord, my Lord, the Chief Judge of Kano State, the chairman of the occasion, permit me within the 2 minutes that I've been given to extend those greetings to all the members of the top table. I extend my greetings. I also extend my greetings to all the judges and grand caddies here present, learned senior advocates, distinguished seniors and colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. I was just telling Alhaji Sani Katu that I have a quick little message because I wasn't expecting that I was going to disturb your dinner with a campaign speech, but I will leave them in together if I crave your indulgence. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you this evening, and I congratulate MULAN on another successful annual conference. Through your commitment to scholarship, service, and ethical leadership, you continue to strengthen our profession. And I remember that when I attended the first quarter meeting on the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, the theme was intriguing, be the difference. And I continue to see how MULAN continues to live out that admonition, being the difference. The beauty of the bar is that as I look around this room, I see all of us united by one solemn oath to uphold justice and protect the rule of law. And leadership should ask the same question. It's not an honor bestowed by identity, it's a trust earned by integrity. So I bring you warm greetings from my dear husband that you have referred to, my greatest supporter and cheerleader. He would have been here with me tonight because he wanted to come to Kano, but he had to travel. But he's with me every single step of the way, guiding, praying, advising, and sometimes admonishing. And I like the admonitions because they keep me humble and keep me doing better. And I'm grateful to him, and I want you please, because I have my phone on and he's hearing me speak, I want you please to give my husband a round of applause, and I'll tell you why. Thank you very much. Because he wants me to succeed, so he accepts all my absences with graciousness. And he understands that I take my responsibility as his wife very seriously. So last week, Monday, I flew from Lagos to Rio, and then I flew that same night to Abuja. And when I finished all my activities in Abuja, I had to fly back to Lagos on that Tuesday night. Why? Because my husband was traveling on Wednesday morning, and I had to help him pack. My husband cannot pack without me, and I'm very happy that my husband cannot pack me. I want to pack for him. And then I had to leave to go back to Abuja on Wednesday morning because I was speaking somewhere. So when he was leaving for the airport on Wednesday, we left too. So that is why I say I thank you for him. And he tells me all the time that God has prepared me for a time like this. Why? Because when we got married, we waited about 5 years to have a child. And when God finally blessed us with a wonderful son, who right now is in the law school, studying to follow in his mom's footsteps. I didn't have anything to do with convincing him to study law. He decided that all on his own. But why is this important? Because at the time, what looked like a reproach, what was not a very easy period for us, has ensured that at this particular point in my career, I don't have any young children battling for my attention. And so my husband said, you see, God has made everything beautiful in his time. And I know that because we are all people of faith, we understand the importance of that, of coming out at a time like this and not having to have the responsibility of looking after a child, which would not enable me to fulfill this mandate. So I'm very fortunate about that. And before I conclude, I'd like to say just one thing about my aspiration and the appropriateness of it. I don't seek to lead the MBA so that I can lead prayers or issue religious rulings or preside over religious affairs. No. I am just trying to lead an association whose members are united in a common commitment to justice. And in every faith tradition, leadership is a trust. I know in Islam, that trust, amana, is a sacred responsibility, demanding honesty, fairness, wisdom, humility, and accountability. And these qualities are qualities to which every lawyer should aspire. Muslims across the world have long recognized the immense scholarship and wisdom of Aisha, may Allah be pleased with her, from whom generations sought guidance and learning. And whatever our individual views on particular questions of leadership, our example reminds us that wisdom, service, and influence have never been confined by gender. History also teaches us that Muslim societies have acknowledged and entrusted their governments to women. Benazir Bhutto in Pakistan, Indonesia, and Tanzania. These are countries with large Muslim populations that have entrusted their leadership to Muslim women. And we don't need to go very far. My Lord, the Honorable the Chief Judge of Kano State, followed in a tradition laid down by Sokoto State when it appointed the first female Muslim Chief Judge of a state in the north. And we all know how well my Lord, the Honorable the Chief Judge, is performing. We've heard it from no less than two eminent personalities, described my Lord as a fearless judge. So as I stand before you with the blessing and unwavering support of my wonderful husband, whose encouragement has enabled me to serve the profession faithfully over many years, my family remains my first responsibility, but the bar remains a responsibility that I aspire to hold. And I'm grateful that my home front is secure, and it is from that foundation of peace and partnership that I dedicate myself to the service of the bar. May the Almighty Allah continue to bless MULAN. And as we gather tonight in this ancient city of Kano, I crave your indulgence to look beyond gender or religion or geographical location and look at the association that binds us all, men, women, Yoruba, Igbo, Fulani, Hausa, Kanuri, Fufude, all of us together. And let us elect somebody who demonstrates this love and commitment to building us all together in harmony. We have no business with divisive tendencies. At the end of the day, we are all one people united under God, aspiring to the common cause of making Nigeria a great nation. I pray your indulgence on the 20th of July, 2026. Please let your spirit lead you to vote for me, Oyinkansola Barijo Ogusoya, Mrs. B. Vote for a golden bar that works for everyone. Men, women, young lawyers, lawyers with disability, lawyers in the academia, lawyers in the armed forces, lawyers in public office. The bar, the entire bar is my constituency. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Your husband must have had an idea,
Yes.
and he knows I refuse to ask for your call, but I've given you more than 30 minutes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. And these people want your brother from the other side of the nation.
Okay. I can put it for you.
Yes.
Well, I want to congratulate the umbrella body for Muslim lawyers in Nigeria. But look at the system here. Look at how one administration is passing the baton to another administration. Please give yourself a round of applause. Please, just for that alone. Of course, I am a Muslim. There's no running away from that. There's no hiding from that. I'm not a Muslim that's proclaiming Islam today because he wants to vie for the presidency of the bar. So I cannot run away from my faith. I am what I am. I decided to run for the president of the NBA. Bearing in mind the fact that even though our Creator commanded us as Muslims to do what I'm doing. So for me, beyond anything else, is also an act of ibadah. Because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالْتَجِدِينُ هَذَا اللَّهُ دَارَ الْآخِرَةِ لَا تَنْسَ نَصِيبَكَ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا. So being a Muslim is no strive to claim your rights in this world. Nigeria belongs to all of us. We must claim our rights, claim what belongs to us. Whatever Allah has blessed you with, use it to impact on humanity. And that's what I stand for. Further to that, I'm a young person, very vibrant, dynamic, full of possibilities. Given my ideology of welfareism and inclusion, those two pillars, welfareism and inclusion, I believe that an association of the NGO should do nothing beyond apart from promoting the rule of law to look out for the majority of its members. And if you look at my tenure as the chairman of Lagos Brand, I have demonstrated welfareism. So I am not someone standing before lawyers and saying, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm always, I've done this, I've done that. Therefore, my vision is built on the conviction that Nigeria Association should be a single united body, clear in its purpose, modern in its method of delivering real value to everyone in Nigeria, regardless of where you practice, how you practice, or when you're called to the bar. Therefore, we need to be one single body, and that's what we have under me. Constitution will be one. Regardless of where you are, whether you're in Kampala, Bomoso, Lagos, Abuja, will be one. Whether you're in private, public bar, will be one. And there will be inclusiveness. Let me give you an example of inclusiveness before I go to microphone. The ICNE, Institute of Continuing Legal Education, is the very step up to train lawyers. And I am saying that we need people who run inclusiveness. Let me tell you something that ICNE does not do. ICNE operates under the mindset that everybody in Nigeria wants to do litigation and to look at their training. But I think to myself, this is an ICNE. This is realize that lawyers in Nigeria that practice Sharia law, and therefore they need to be trained as well. The continuous learning under the ICNE should also include lawyers that do Sharia law. There should be training for lawyers in Sharia law, training for lawyers that do corporate law. And finally, that's what we achieve. ICNE.
Salam alaikum, everybody. My name is That's what I will do. We raised money from goods and their fast. And also, I know that when we go over the
I've seen our members and our friends looking for space to observe their prayers. I want to tell you that you don't have to be of any particular religion to know what is right. And I'm telling you today that at every opportunity, the conference and the conference venue, you will have a place dedicated for prayers for our Muslim brothers. It's not going to be only a place for prayer for our Muslim brothers. I want to tell you also that I don't believe that we need to go to any particular place. We have people that are well versed in Islamic law and Islamic religion. MULAN is going to take charge of any Muslim activity at all functions of MBA. You are going to be the one that we should defend it. We don't have to go and get anybody from outside. It is going to be within us. And I'm going to do that to the other faith, to the Christian faith. We are going to have our churches, during conference to be managed by members of platform. We can do it among ourselves. We don't need any other person. What we are doing here is between us. I'm telling you today that I don't have to be of any particular religion to tell you that you are going to have a good pride of place in everything that's happening. There will be equity. Everybody will not be left behind. You are a man, you are a woman, you are a young child, you are an adult, you will have whatever belongs to you. I want to tell you, I've told many people that one of the problems we have in NBA is that we don't have a standard. And that standard includes equity to members. I thought they say I have unlimited access. Equity demands that when there is something to be shared or anything that is coming, it has to be shared equally. I promise you that if there is anything that needs to be given when I'm the president of NBA, inshallah, everything will come to everybody equally without any segregation. I'm going to make sure that among us, we are talking about ICLE. I am the father of ICLE in NBA. I got ICLE when I was ordinary chairman at the branch. And through that, we now have the institute now that we have. All the curriculum that will enhance our knowledge of our Islamic faith will be put, there will be training that will be done for all of you. And I want to make sure that I want to tell you that at the end of the day, what is important is that we all meet our Creator in truth and in faith. And we make sure that I serve you in all honesty. I will not do what will make you get disappointed that this person that we vote for did not live by the tenets that we all know. Truth is universal. Right is universal. Whatever is bad is bad. I will not do anything that will disgrace, bring the association down, or disappoint all of you. I don't have to be of any faith to do what is right. And I know that what we are doing here is among all of us. I'm giving you my words that as your president, everybody will be treated fairly, justly, and according to the word of God, which we all know. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. My Lord, we are aligned in the military today to have the great. We need your prayer to be aligned next 60 days so that we can elect not. If we have our way, we are giving it to all of them. So they are well of strength. Follow, they said, meet the president from Kano. He came to MULAN, and from here, we made the president. These three gentlemen are here today. We have seen them. God will give us the wisdom. Whether to give my wife also to because I won't talk about him, and then come to you. My friends.
In this circumstance, okay, you want a photograph? Hello, they are telling. They want to resolve. They want to resolve. They want to resolve and bring you one person.
Yes, consensus.
One person. I come now, what to resolve now? The story is part of the things that we do in this religion. So, thank you, photographers. So, we start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, you can go. We are coming to we do. And whatever we do, we remain good for you. For now, time is fast. We want to have an inauguration of our new MULAN executive in the presence of all of you. And then I think that will be the next. Let me hand over.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Our next item on the agenda is inauguration of the MULAN Expo. But before then, may I recognize the presence of Abdullah Adamu, Fagi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Also, before recognition, the program is live at Aminchi TV, Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, and Twitter. So may I recognize the presence of the Grand Qadi Yobe State, Qadi Abu Muhammad from Yobe State. May I also recognize the presence of Garbala and Hood, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. May I recognize the presence of Dr. Afudu Indika. May I also recognize the presence of Bath Okoi Aniche. May I recognize the presence of Hadiza Nasir Esquire. May I recognize the presence of Lanese Hussein Zakaria, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. May I recognize the presence of all MBA branch chairmen, too numerous to mention. May I invite
the president presenting outgoing executives.
Okay. So before inauguration, sorry, before inauguration, we have skipped one agenda, which is the presentation of awards to the outgoing ESCOs by the MBA, by the MULAN president, in person of Saidu Alhaji Saidu Muhammad Tidum Wada, Madakin Tidum Wada. So please, may I invite you to the stage for the presentation of award to the outgoing ESCOs. Thank you, sir.
Inshallah, sir. Just a suspect, sir. Say I get us. Wannan zai ba su award din. Why zai daga cikin daga cikin yadi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum salam. The power that
Members of the high table, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My respected members of the bar, distinguished guests here present, our elders, my dear colleagues in faith and in law, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. It is with deep gratitude to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we gathered tonight for this auspicious dinner organized to formally usher in the new Executive Councils of Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria for the 2026 to 2028 tenure. Tonight is more than a celebration. It is a renewal of our covenant to uphold justice, to serve our own ummah with integrity, and to be custodians of both the law and our Islamic values. To the outgoing Executive Council, which are part and parcel of it, I thank you sincerely, most sincerely. Our service, sacrifices, and stewardship have laid a solid foundation, and we honor ourselves today
and the contribution the executive made, and we pray Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reward us abundantly. To the newly elected executive councils, I said from the bottom of my heart, congratulations. You have been entrusted with the sacred responsibility. The bar puts you not just for legal excellence, but for the moral leadership. In the next 2 years to come, let your tenure be defined by unity, capacity building, proposal services to the less privileged, and a strong voice on issues affecting the Muslim lawyers of Nigeria and the Nigerian legal space. Let your priority, please, be to strengthen our members through CLE programs, mentorship, and welfare programs. I would like to expand our impact via community and legal aid advocacy rooted in Sharia compliance and constitutional principles. I would like you to build on the legacies left behind by deepening collaborations with the NBA, other faith-based bar associations, and civil societies. I urge all members to support the new council wholeheartedly, and which, as we all know here present, an association is only as strong as the commitments of its members. And as we have a dinner tonight, let us recommit to the ideals of justice, ihsan, and brotherhood, of course. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continue to grant us the wisdom, the sincerity of purpose, and the commitment to succeed, inshallah. Jazakumullah bil khair, and I pray that Allah should reward you for your presence, and I welcome you to the new era of MULAN. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh.
Yes, before we proceed, we humbly recognize
Yes, but you
maybe a guy which is so that I can get my program to see a doctor.
all right. So I should get that.
Our best idea. No, I think better would like to
Sorry? For the presentation of the plaques and the awards, just before then, we would like to have all the aspirants in one place, please. You seem to be, all the aspirants, it's like they are dividing the house. Yes. Let's have some sense of silence, please. All the aspirants, please. Let's have, they are dividing the house. They should not, it's not going anywhere, honestly. Just talk to them.
Salam alaikum.
It's never done anywhere.
Please, can we be seated?
Exactly.
Salam alaikum.
Hey. To Johnny Sunday, it's never done anywhere.
Chairman Francisco.
Look at him now.
Chairman Francisco, what's happening there? Please break it down. Please, I beg you, sit down, please.
NCSA.
Mustafa, please, I beg you to sit down, please. Thank you. Aminu Gadanya, MNI, Senior Advocate of Nigeria.
Please sit down. Mrs. Oyeka Baneto, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, please come and sit down. I can see your boldly going around. Thank you. But can you please come and sit down? Mohammed Togo. Please sit down.
Where is it? Can you call up Professor Edu? To type in the typing it. That much. Why?
Association of Muslim Lawyers. Assalamu alaikum. We want to show our gratitude to the persons who have taken the task of running this association up to this moment. It is Allah that will reward you for what you have done. We are just going to give you these plates for you to keep somewhere so that it will remind you that for 2 years you superintended the affairs of the National Association of Muslim Lawyers. May Allah put the reward on your scales on the last day of judgment. The first person I have the honor of calling is Ayuba Abdul Rashid Jabaji, Esquire. He was the National Auditor General from 4th of May 2024 to today, the 27th day of June 2026. At Takbir. May I have the honor of inviting Mr. Ibrahim Umar to come and give him this plate. Please, sir. Thank you. Somebody should. Why next? I reckon. Jekacha.
Don't worry, we'll do our own as best as
My honorable chairman of the committee, permit me to stand on the already established protocol. On behalf of the Muslim
Lawyers Association of Nigeria, MULAN, and in appreciation of your distinguished service as National Auditor General, this award is presented to you, Ayuba Abdul Razak Jabaje, Esquire, PhD, MPA, Fellow, etc., etc. A recognition of your esteemed contributions towards the successful tenure of office of the Association's 10th National Executive Council, 4th May 2024 to 27th June 2026. Congratulations. Okay, thank you. Congratulations. So, thank you. So,
National Assistant Financial Secretary, can you just come up? I please crave the indulgence of Professor Abikan. Professor Abikan, please come and do us the honors. Congratulations.
The chairman of this occasion, my Lord, the Siege of Kano State, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This award is presented to you, Ajia Hawa Abbas Esquire, in recognition of your esteemed contributions towards the successful tenure of office of the Association's 10th National Executive Council, 4th May 2024 to 27 June 2026. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you.
May I have Amin Umar Kargo, please? Amin Umar Kargo was the National Publicity Secretary. He occupied the office and was responsible for conveying all the information that was disseminated throughout the time of their tenure. May I, my Lord, Honorable Justice M.A. Sambo, permit me to move a motion ex parte to invite you to come and give us the honors, please. Thank you, sir.
so you see here, my right hand. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My Lord, the chairman of this occasion, permit me to present this award by the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria to the National Publicity Secretary, person of Aminu Umar Kalabu, for his outstanding performance as the National Publicity Secretary. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, my Lord. And congratulations.
Mana Abdurrahman Ahmed Penko was the second National Assistant Secretary. Mana, thank you very much. May I invite the Honorable, the Attorney General of Kano State, Leonard Senior Advocate, Kabir Maudi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. Please come. I've got a microphone. MC Basu microphone. Please, Ibrahim Musa Ike, can you come? Please, come and stand here.
My noble Lord, permit me to stand on the established protocol. I have been assigned to hand over this prestigious award in recognition to Abdurrahman Ahmed Michael, in recognition of his esteemed contributions towards the successful tenure of office of the Association's 10th National Executive Council, 14th day of May 2024 to 27th day of June 2026. Assalamu alaikum.
Thank you very much. Can we have Dr. Salman Rewan, DDG Nigerian Law School? Please come and do us the honors, please. Ibrahim Musa is the Waccan a kakadin can da ke kusa da Salman ɗin.
Wani a
kadi ne ga shi nan.
su bi duka ji su.
Wannan na
Kadi amin zan gida da wanda muka da.
right, yes, rubuta mun.
Lord,
Please be fast.
I seek your Lordship's permission to stand on the existing protocols and also your permission to present this to
Sani Ayawuma, please come.
to Ibrahim Musa Isge, National First Assistant Secretary. This is presented to you in recognition of your service and contribution to MULAN. Thank you very much.
May I have the, thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir.
May I have the honor of inviting Kadi Dr. Ahmed Ginado to please come and do us the honors. Sani Ayawuma, thank you. Me sunan ɗayan kadin a mashi kawai. Yawa to, kaga kada mu kwafsa. Da Allah da sauri za a yi. May Allah put it on your skills.
I'm glad to present this important award to Sani Yahya Uruma, the Financial Secretary of the Civil Administration of Nigeria. Congratulations for getting this important award. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Nureni Okunola. Nureni. Thank you again. May I invite Kadi Atiku Muhammad Bello to please come and do us the honors? Thank you very much. Thank you. Go there, go to the meeting, Okay, sorry. Let me fly.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I'm very much pleased to present this award to my brother for his dedication to this association, Mr. Nunei Okunjura. by the MULAN. Thank you. Alhamdulillah.
Thank you very much. May I invite Sunusi Musa, Senior Akinwale Akinlabi. He was the General Secretary. Okay. Come and do this, then my Lord said.
Let's bring it up. Yes. That's how it should be. Okay. On the Honorable the Chief Judge of Kano State and other distinguished personalities here, I'm being directed to present this to the outgoing National Secretary and the tweets Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria, MULAN, in appreciation of his distinguished service as National Secretary General. This award is presented to Akinwale Akinlabi, PhD, MBA, FCIAR, UK, a recognition of his esteemed contributions toward the successful tenure of office of the Association 10th National Executive Council, dated 4th May 2024 to 27th June 2026. Congratulations. Thank you.
Tijan Sanda, may I have the honors of calling our teacher, Professor Muhammad Tabi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, to do us the honors. Tijani Sanda.
Kaga hadarin da yake gani fi sabilillahi ya yi iska yake sosai rashin sa da wannan abu ne
How are you?
Assistant Secretary for all languages and the man is sabotaging it.
We can deal with it after now.
Or National Second Vice
Deal with it
President.
now. We have to deal with it.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
We can't deal with it here.
Alhaji Tijani Sanda, National Second Vice President.
She has petition
It's
against
my honor and privilege in the name of Allah to present on behalf of MULAN this plaque to you in recognition of the invaluable service that you have put in for this our organization. May Allah continue to bless your efforts. Welcome.
Thank you very much, sir. We are very grateful. Sayyid Muhammad Tudunwada. We will be praying. I cannot move my Lord the Chief Judge to come. But my Lord, sir, one day I went to the Supreme Court to move a motion, and the presiding justice said to me, if Muhammad cannot move the mountain, the mountain can move Muhammad. So I want to appeal to you, sir. We will bring the application to you to give to the president, because Sayyid Muhammad Tudunwada is the one that trusted the ship, and he should be the one that would. You should be the one to grant this one. Thank you, sir. That's the end of it. So when they wanted to embarrass him, and I'm go home.
See you and the stuff.
Yeah? I don't know, but tell me, I was about to embarrass him.
On behalf of Muslim Brothers Association of Nigeria, this award is presented to the National President in the person of Sayyid Mohammed Moda Esquire, who is also known as Madam. Service to this association for the past 2 years. Thank you very much for serving the association.
Thank you very much, my noble lords, and we are most grateful. Thank you. I wish the ESCO a successful endeavor. Thank you. Salaam alaikum.
Without much ado, we are going straight into the next item. New MULAN.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I have the honor of calling out the President-elect, Mr. Hassan Tayo Fajimeti. The first Vice President, Mr. Muhammad Adeleke. Second Vice President, Mr. Kasim B. Odeleke. The Secretary General, Malam Aminu Umar Galbo. The Assistant Secretary General, Associate Professor Muhammad Timbul Jibril. Second Assistant Secretary General, Bakari Ibrahim. The National Treasurer, Ajia Hawa Abbas. National Financial Secretary, Fatima Shitu Oladede. The Assistant Financial Secretary, Mohammed M. Benwar. The Welfare Secretary, Khadijat K. Adeni. The Publicity Secretary, person of Malam Abdurrahman Ahmed Baigo. Yes, sir. And then last but not the least, the auditor, Saifullah Bala Abdullahi. My Lord, these are the new
ESCO of the National ESCO of the Muslim Lawyers Association of Nigeria.
To be inaugurated.
To be inaugurated, inshallah. May I have the honor of calling on the former Attorney General of Bauchi State to do the honor for us.
Why the
Mr. President, the outgoing President, could you help us and ask everybody to go and be seated? This is important again. Please, everybody should be seated. We are going to include in this program, and this is a very fundamental in the crescendo of the entire dinner. So please, let us be seated in the important.
All this picture, please let us give us a moment for us to accomplish this exercise. Please.
National President.
Please, let us be seated. The gentleman at the corridor there, please, take your seats. Please take your seats.
And I think he's the only one that was sworn in and saying yes.
No, we saw it together. The members of the same school.
My Lord, the chairman of this occasion, we have come to the height of today's dinner, and that is inaugurating the new Executive Council of MULAN, the national officers, and each one of them is supposed to take an oath of office. To those who may not understand, MULAN has a unique way of electing its officials. And I hope Nigerian Bar Association will come close and take lead from what MULAN does. There is no campaigning in MULAN. There is no journeying all over the branches to go and sell to get votes. What we do is to run the system through what we call Shura. The Shura committee will sit down. It's a committee of wise men, knowledgeable men and women. All they need to do is to receive nominations from all the branches into all the various offices. And by the time the Shura committee sits, they will conduct their affairs, do their investigations as to character and learning and indeed integrity before they come about choosing these officers to serve the organization. They don't spend a dime, they don't print pictures, they don't print posters, nothing of that nature. And that is how we come about this gentleman to represent MULAN for the next 2 years. And Alhamdulillah, after the inauguration, definitely you will receive an admonition. So I am going to read the oath of office. Each one of you, by the time you say your name, then you will say the office you are holding, and then we will continue until the end of the oath. I hope you are with me. Thank you very much. The oath of office goes as follows. I state your names and the office. Having been entrusted with the position of do solemnly swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the Lord of the worlds, that I will carry out my duties with the sincere intention of seeking the pleasure of Allah alone, and not for personal gain, status or recognition,
I will strive to maintain taqwa in all my decisions and actions. I will uphold the Quran and the authentic Sunnah of the Holy Prophet as the guidance sources for my conduct, leadership, and decision making. I will ensure that all activities of this organization remain within the boundaries of the Sharia. I will act with honesty, transparency, and fairness in all matters entrusted to me. That I will safeguard the trust placed on me. Protect the association's resources from misuse and be accountable to Allah and the members and community we serve. I will work to promote unity and compassion, justice within the community and beyond. I will strive to enjoy what is right and forbid what is wrong, using wisdom, patience, and good counsel. That I will respect the principles of Shura in decision making, listen to the views of others with humility, and work in harmony with fellow members, valuing diversity of thoughts within the framework of Islamic ethics. I will remain a character that reflects the values of Islam, truthfulness, humility, patience, mercy, both in public and private life. That I will avoid actions, speech or behavior that could harm the reputation of Islam or this association. May Allah be my witness, and may He guide me, forgive me, and grant me steadfastness in fulfilling this trust. I ask Allah to make my service a means of benefit for the Ummah and a source of reward in the hereafter. So help me Allah. Allahu Akbar. I think every admonition you need is already contained in the oath of office. So I don't need to say any more. Therefore, I wish you all the best. And congratulations, Mr. President. You will receive your form to sign. Congratulations, Vice Number 1. You will have it. Congratulations. 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 Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum. Congratulations. Congratulations. All the best. Thank you. Yeah. The president will make his yeah, of course he will. Now it is time for the current standing president to make an acceptance speech on behalf of the members of his escort. Mr. President, sir. So people get about to sign with copies. 9 more copies, so the body sign with date. Say idea 5.
فلم يكن ولي تنبيه وكثير تكبيرا سبحان الله والحمد لله ولا اله الا الله اكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمه الله وبركاته.
السلام عليكم.
In the name of Allah, the Lord of the world, Allah the Karim, the Lord of sovereignty. We thank Allah for His gracious, for His grace, for bringing us to witness today, and for the opportunity has granted their grown executives to render service to Buddha. May Allah accept it as a command from them. And we thank every branch that has nominated us for this position, for having trust in us, have confidence in us. And we promise that inshallah, we shall not disappoint you. We shall render our trust to you. We shall also render our services diligently, inshallah. When I was called upon yesterday to appear before the Shura, I appear with trepidation, knowing that serving Allah, particularly through this association, when I have my seniors, the past leaders of this association are still around, the distinguished members of the association that are outside of Nigeria are also around. What capacity do I have, therefore, to serve them? But who lies in Manam, Ila Mahadana, who are Maulana, say nothing happens to us except what Allah has decreed for us. In Allah, let the believers therefore put their trust. It's with that particular message in the Quran that I have accepted and accepted on behalf of all members of this ESCO to serve Muslim Association in the various capacities that we have been appointed tonight. And I pray that Allah will assist us in doing so. Brothers and sisters in Islam, please assist us to pray to Allah to assist us, to grant us His guidance and protection and wisdom, and improve all the resources that we need to discharge our responsibility diligently, according to the oath of office that we have taken today, inshallah. I particularly appreciate and recognize the presence of the chairman of the association, the Honorable CJ of Kano State. My Lord was here yesterday, he also here today, and also honor us with this dinner, even sponsoring it. We thank all of you, all judges that are present, all grand candidates that are present, all candidates that are present, and those that were here yesterday and today. We thank all of you. Also pray that Allah will continue to strengthen us with His faith and continue to allow MULAN to grow from strength to strength. We shall call upon many of you to assist us when we form committees. Please come and assist us with your strength, with your wisdom, with your advice. And kindly, please be our brothers in advising us correctly. Do not gossip, rather advise us, and we will consider your advice. We are not promised to take every advice, but we will consider every advice. Inshallah. You are also to assist us with your resources, particularly financial resources. Those of you that Allah has blessed will call upon you to assist us. Those that have connection and network, we also call you to come and assist us. Please come and assist us. We also continue to assist us. We know Command Nasiru, Ila Law. There is no help except to come from Almighty Allah. We therefore thank Almighty Allah for the grace of today, and we seek Him to continue to guide us and bless us with success in this event that Allah has put on us. For the Hauda, for the Quwwata, Illa Billah. Jazakumullahu khairan.
Allahu Akbar. Dr. D, please. God has been the speech of the United Center of the Muslim Alliance to Free People of Nigeria. I thank you once again. Before during prayer, we have not for fun. We have a report, not for fun. I also want to recognize the presence of Chinwendu,
Anyway, he came all the way from Lagos State.